I'm Lieutenant General Bob Cohn. I'm the Commanding General of 3 Corps in Fort Hood. We've had a terrible tragedy here at Fort Hood today. The situation is ongoing, although I think we have positive news that we're very close to a resolution. At approximately 1330 hours today, a shooter entered what we call the Soldier Readiness Facility, where soldiers who are preparing to deploy go for last-minute medical checkups and dental treatment, etc. Shooter opened fire and essentially, due to the quick response of the police forces, was killed. At this time, the numbers that we're looking at are 12 dead and 31 wounded, and they're dispersed among the local hospitals here in the Central Texas area. Again, the extent of injuries varies significantly, and again, we're getting great cooperation from the Central Texas medical facilities. As I said, the shooter was killed. He was a soldier. We since then have apprehended 2 additional soldiers that are suspects, and I would go into the point that there were eyewitness accounts that there may have been more than one shooter. They tracked the suspected individuals to an adjacent facility, and they were apprehended. They are soldiers, but again, they are suspects at this time, and we're looking into that. The challenge that we face right now is the installation is locked down, and in many cases, a lot of facilities, a lot of our families, children are locked in facilities. And we're making a call right now as to determine whether we think the situation is at a conclusion such that we can release people and get them back to their homes.
Right now it continues to be locked down.
It is locked down right now, and it will be. We will err on the side of caution in terms of making sure that the situation is stabilized. We have not had any casualties. All the casualties took place in the initial incident that took place at 1330.
What is that again?
That was at the Soldier Readiness Facility.
Were they working?
No, the individuals involved were U.S. soldiers.
All of the individuals?
That's correct.
Was there someone arrested at a Dollar General in Killeen related to this?
I do not know. I only know what's going on in Fort Hood.
What's your reaction? We're talking about 12 dead here and 31.
It's a terrible tragedy. It's stunning. And as I say, as I've gone around to the hospital here, as I've been at the scene, soldiers and family members and many of the great civilians that work here are absolutely devastated.
What was that initial rush of
soldiers working together? What was their motive for this shooting?
We don't know that right now. And again, this is all under investigation. I came out to give you a very preliminary report to make sure we had clarity in regards to the numbers of dead and wounded at this time.
Were the 12 dead all shot in the same area? Was it spread out over the post?
No, they're all right in this Soldier Readiness Facility. It actually comprises several buildings in this same general area. It's, for many of you know, it's the old sports dome complex.
What kind of weapon are we talking about here?
There were 2 weapons involved that the primary shooter had, and both were handguns.
Did he ever reload at any point, or was
we don't have that degree of fidelity at this point.
Can you tell us what units were affected?
There were right now there were a combination of units that were going through the soldier readiness profile, and right now we are meeting with the commanders and in the process of effecting casualty notification.
Have there been problems with this soldier that was shooting?
Say again.
Were there any civilians shot into Cuba?
To my knowledge, there were no children killed. The local police response forces were there relatively quickly and killed the shooter, the confirmed shooter.
There's a police officer among the dead?
Yes, we have 1 police officer among the dead.
Military police?
I believe he's a civilian police officer. We have both contract and military police here. I believe he was a civilian.
With what agency? From where?
With the Fort Hood civilian police.
What history do you know about the person that was shot, the soldier that was shot? Does he have
We're in the process of investigating that right now. We've requested assistance from the FBI to look into the background of these soldiers, soldiers, to see if there's anything we can uncover.
Are they still in danger because we've heard of shots fired in other places?
No, you've probably heard the announcements. One of the key points is that we want people to go inside until we can determine what's happening. As I say, I think we're very close to making that determination, but we're not ready to call all clear at this point.
What time did it occur?
Right. Well, I can't say that we mobilize soldiers from different places, and again, we're in the process of confirming that. Don't really want to go much further than that at this time. We'll do a subsequent press conference, but
what time?
Where they were apprehended?
In the general area of the scene that took place, and that was at the Soldier Readiness Facility.
And who shot the shooter?
Again, I think I already answered that, but Again, I would just like to express my condolences to the soldiers, to the families, and to the civilians in this great community here in Central Texas. This is a terrible tragedy, but we'll work through it. Thank you very much.